Andrew for the ball.
And welcome back. The third match of our first round action here on
Outside.
Stream 1 features the in-form Goldfinger Andrew Gilding against Super Mario in Mario Vandenbogaerde of
Bullseye.
Belgium.
Mario's won the ball.
And he takes care of the ball contest. And will throw first in this match, a man who is modelled on a cartoon
77.
plumber. And our very own plumber, Mark Webster, has gone off to join Dan Dawson on Stream 2, so you're left with me, Chris Murphy, on my own for this one.
134.
And Andrew Gilding, yeah, Mark actually mentioned that game at the match play for Gilding. That defeat to Michael Smith when he led the match handsomely and where he said should have won the game, but Smith surged back in that one. Since then, though, Gilding has returned to winning ways. A 6-0 defeat of the player we just saw lose 6-0, John Brown, last night to qualify for the Belgian Darts Open, though lost out to another Brown, Keegan, in the final qualifying round for the Gibraltar Darts Trophy, 6-2, having beaten Ricardo Pietrasco in the first round of both of those events.
58.
But he was posting enormous averages left, right and centre on the floor. Most notably a 109.48 against Martin Lukeman here in Barnsley last
180.
month. And it's the first 180 for Andrew Gilding, but no thumbs up. He does it that often now, doesn't want to get a repetitive strain injury from putting his thumb up. It may well be a leg up in a moment.
134.
As he looks at 47 after a very, very tidy first leg. 134, 140, 180. And the 47 out, no problem at all. You just knew.
Shot.
And it is an 11 dart start for the man who is actually living up to his nickname at the moment. Everything he touches does turn to gold.
100.
As for his opponent, Mario Vandenbogaerde,
45.
well, I would say a little bit hit and miss on the floor in 2022. No missing going on here from Gilding. We've already seen one match where Dave Chisnell hit 6 180s and Gilding is threatening to give Chizzy a run for his money. Yeah, but back to Mario.
96.
Two-time winner of WDF ranked titles before coming through Q School.
93.
And he actually managed to qualify for the Gibraltar Darts Trophy last night, beating Ross Smith in the final qualifying round.
60.
Had a run to the last 16, Players' Championship 18 here in Barnsley last month as well. But hasn't been in the race in this one so far.
92.
Gilding having it all his own way in the early exchanges, and he will look to follow an 11 darts breaker throw with a 13 dart hold.
$180.
Well, hello there, Mario. Maximum pressure applied.
Game shot.
But Andrew Gilding, well, there were 3 solid darts, weren't they? 2 to create a bit of a barrier, and then he used the guide perfectly to double his lead in this match. 2-0. This would be back-to-back 180s.
121.
Not quite Super Mario, just good Mario.
$85. $51. $134.
Well, they have found a little bit of range here all of a sudden.
87.
Gilding just seems to be ahead in every leg, and this will pull him clear.
140.
And it is like Andrew Gilding is racing ahead. Mario just been towed along.
180.
Having said that, Mario's cart has just overtaken him.
$110.
So double top.
22. $24.
A bit of a slip there.
Game shot.
And Vandenbogaerde manages to half the deficit with a real helping hand from Andrew Gilding. I think if he's going to go down the Super Mario route, he should commit to it fully. He should have the full costume kind of integrated into that dart shirt, the overalls and everything.
100.
I believe he does drive a Mini Cooper. I just made that up.
$180.
But it's golden darts from Gilding once again, his third of the match.
$82.
Well, those of you who followed the results last night for the European Tour qualifiers will know that Steve Beaton managed to make it through both of them. But Steve has been beaten in the first round today against Rusty Jake Rodriguez. 6-5 to Rusty. Anything but Rusty here from Andrew Gilding. Glittering and golden. Has hit 4 of the match's 6 maximums.
134.
And missed a handful of darts in the leg that he lost. Treble 18 for double 12 now. Not to be, but Mario a long way behind again.
58. $100. Game shot.
And then it goes for Gilding, who leads the match 3-1. And yet again is averaging way up in the 100 teens. 1-1-1 after 4 legs, Andrew Gilding.
$100.
Vandenbogaerde isn't playing particularly badly, but Gilding's just on another level, isn't he, at the moment?
$100.
Well, just to make you aware of some other results, Connor Scott, a 6-5 winner against Joe Mernon to move into the second round, where he will take on the top seed Luke Humphries. Josh Rock through a 6-3 victor against Danny Baggish.
60.
Mervyn King has got the better of Christoph Kachuk in the last leg decider. Jamie Clark has seen off Sean Wilkinson 6-3. Max Hopp is through 6-5 against Richie Edhouse. Gert Nenches will meet David Pallett in the second round after beating Keegan Brown 6-4. Pallett, who beat
59.
the world champion Peter Wright, despite Wright posting the highest average of the round so far, 107.67 in a 6-4 defeat. Devon Peterson has seen off Berry Van Peer 6-4. Tony Martinez a 6-3 winner against Jose Justicia.
83.
And John O'Shea has got the better of Jason Heaver 6-2. More results as we get them here at Players Championship 22 of 2022.
140.
Then it's the continued class of Andrew Gilding showing once again.
$100. $96. $98.
Well, this could really be the key exchange. Vandenbogaerde could start to work his way back into the game, or Gilding could slam the door shut and put on the padlock. No can do.
53.
60 can be a tricky shot, needs a first start in the single 20, but out of the way of the tops. Well, he's probably got 2/3 of the bed to aim at after that one.
Game shot.
And he finds the red bit to keep himself in contention. And he will expect the Gilding level to come down. Very rare for a player to average in the 100 teens, and it has dropped slightly after that leg.
82.
But Mario still needs to find a break of throw.
$60. $44.
That is a rare blip from Gilding. Can Mario make the most of it?
$100. $139. $132. $59.
A real opportunity then for Vandenbogaerde to level the match and effectively take control of it. A game which Gilding was playing at such a high standard. He could have been up and away.
99.
But there will be an opportunity for parity after 6 legs here.
$137.
Oh, well timed. Assault on the trebles there from Gilding. The perfect setup shot from that position. Or does he stay there? Or does he go treble 18? Stayed there.
80 scored, yeah.
For double 15. He liked the lie. And now he's looking at the green bit.
80.
Couldn't find it. Well, I said there would be the chance. That was the chance. It wasn't taken. Is Andrew Gilding offering more gifts?
30.
He is. The man who was making his presence felt, now dishing out presents. Splitting on the 10s. That's clever, that, because he can use the first dart as a guide, and that's kind of what he's done there. An excellent execution. And almost unthinkably, Vandenbogaerde is now in pole position in this match. The score is 3-3, but he has the darts.
$115.
Well, there you see the difference between them. 8 points lower can be
180.
an average like 101, but that will be going up now and was 10 points higher than that just a couple of legs ago. Gilding finding his feet again and finding his 5th 180 of the match.
$134. $100.
The scoring capabilities of Andrew Gilding of late, you would expect him to add his name to the roll of honour of 9 darters, wouldn't you? Pretty soon.
60.
Look at the people who are most likely to hit them. Well, it's the ones that are consistently posting high averages and hitting lots of 180s. And Gilding is certainly in that bracket in 2022. Of course, it's been a record-breaking year for perfect legs.
87.
Thanks to the now world number 1, Gerwyn Price. He's hit 4 already this year. The previous record was 2. And we've still got 5 more months.
100.
Till the end of the season. Has had 9 dart finishers, of course, Gilding, but the last one was here in Barnsley 4 years ago.
94.
One of his 2. Vandenbogaerde won't care about things like that. He just wants to get the 92 finish. Starts on the ball and gets it, so 42 remaining. Could have gambled and given himself a couple of darts at double, but might have ended up with none and only needed 1. He made his play and he made it pay. And he gave it a little celebration as well.
140.
Good time for Belgian darts. Dimitri Vandenberg, of course, the flag bearer at the moment. Winner of 2 of the World Series events this year, and he's now heading down under Dimitri after Peter Wright pulled out of the Australian and New Zealand events. Try and add to his tally, former world match play champion. Maybe could have been again this year, but for a defeat at the hands of MVG in a brilliant battle in Blackpool.
96.
Kim Hybrex, of course, returning to form as well. Also got the likes of Mike De Decker, who's through the first round here. A 6-5 winner against Mike Kyvenhoven. Brian Roman, another one.
100.
From that part of the world, and we will be heading to Belgium on the European Tour the back end of next month, live on PDC TV. 3 Euro Tours in September. But 3 Players Championship events back to back here this week. You don't have to miss a dart from our streamed matches. The next one on this stream will be Scott Waits against Robert Owen. And then in the second round, Brendan Dolan will meet Josh Rock. In fact, speaking of
100.
Belgian aces, Hybrex is in action on stream 2 right now against Adam Hunt. Well, the 170 not going to go for Gilding. How about the 161 for Vandenbogaerde?
134.
And it's another perfect setup shot from Gilding.
65.
Don't know about you, but I still fancy him for this match. A little bit less now.
Game shot.
Well, 2 legs away from victory, the pair of them. Vandenbogaerde has the throw in 2 of the last 3. Gilding, the better operator. It's a narrow
60.
call. But it didn't look like it would be a game in the early exchanges when Gilding raced into a 3-1 lead, aided by 4 early maximums. He's since added another.
140.
Dave Chisnell had 6 himself in a 6-4 success against Ryan Joyce. Relentless, who amassed 4 180s in that brilliant start to the action this afternoon.
100.
He was so electric in his opening to this match, Andrew Gilding. It doesn't look like
78.
he's playing that well at the moment, but he's still averaging more than 100, well over 100 in fact. You
83.
have to give credit to Vandenbogaerde for staying in this match, not just staying in it, but keeping the advantage at the moment.
$97. $100.
Well, he's only managed to leave a huge whopper of a finish. And Gilding with a treble can leave something much, much healthier.
60.
Well, he's still got a better finish, but you would say it's advantage Mario in leg 9. Well, is he staying there? 54-54 bullseye. Not the time for showboating, really, is it, Mario?
108.
He's done everything he can to leave himself on 50. And Gilding can't finish. Well, if you were so desperate to leave the bull, then really you should go for it, Mario.
86.
That's all I'm saying. Boo!
$34.
I think he'd have got the bull. Double top for Gilding to regain control of this contest. Double 10 now, and in it goes, and Gilding will throw for the win. After Mario Vandenbogaerde missed a couple of darts to put himself 5-4 up. 101 the average for Andrew Gilding going into what he hopes is the last leg of this match.
60.
Super Mario may yet have other ideas. He had strange ideas on that previous shot. And actually, I made a joke about the bullseye, but really should never have been going 54-54 ball in the previous shot. And had he gone for the more conventional route, he could have left himself 3 darts at double perhaps. But he found a treble 20 with the first dart rather than a treble 18. It would have been much easier to do so.
180.
And that is number 6 for Andrew Gilding, and what a time to get it.
$100. $91.
Closing in, and a chance to win in style. Vandenbogaerde isn't going to leave a finish.
95.
Will he go for it? The big golden fish. Making his mind up.
130.
Opted against it. Probably the right call. He thought about it, didn't he, Andrew Gilding there?
95.
Decided against showmanship to concentrate on success. And it is more success for Andrew Gilding. Another very, very strong display. A 6-4 win against the plucky Belgian Mario Vandenbogaerde, who goes out in the first round against an average of 101 from Andrew Gilding. There you see 101.36, hitting a third of his double attempts. Vandenbogaerde staying in it with that 50% checkout success rate, but 6 180s did a lot of damage to his chances, and it's Andrew Gilding who really glides through to the second round, where he will meet either Scott Waits or Robert Owen, and that match is coming up next.